I just flew across the country by myself with my 5-year-old and my 2-year-old, and to be honest, I didn't know what to expect to begin with. I mean, I figured it could go one of two ways. It could go really smoothly and be great, or it could be an absolute disaster. Luckily, I had my mom there for the hardest part. She dropped us off so she could help me get all of our stuff to the check-in counter. And I wasn't recording when this happened, but when we were in the checkout line, I overheard a mom behind me saying, "No, no, 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 no." And immediately my mom brain is like, somebody's definitely throwing up. So I turn around and I see her literally catching her son's throw up in her hands. I know exactly how she feels. I have been there so many times. So of course my mom mode flips on and I grab a pack of wet wipes and I help her get her son cleaned up. Bonnie did that once on a flight when we were younger, and I knew exactly how that mom felt. There was no way I was going to make her clean that all up by herself. Anyways, we got through security. We grabbed a couple drinks. I grabbed my second energy drink of the day because on travel days, we just allow ourselves to have as much caffeine as our little hearts desire, and it's fine. Also, shout out to the Provo Airport for having a kids lounge. 10 out of 10 experience. Every airport should have a kids lounge. Everything was going super smoothly until this point. We got onto our flight and Caden's tablet would not turn on, and I knew it was at 100% when I finished charging it. So I did panic a little bit trying to get it turned on. I had to do like a hard reset. It ended up being fine. We got it turned on, but I did panic for like a good 10 minutes because literally all I brought to entertain these kids were the tablets and a bunch of snacks. So I don't know what we would have done for the next 4 hours. And I literally didn't record the rest of the flight because the kids just played games on the tablets, they watched their shows, they ate a ton of snacks, and it was really wonderful, actually. There were probably only like 5 total minutes on the entire flight where they were like stir crazy or fighting, so I really can't complain. If I had to complain about any part of it, it was this 3-minute bus ride from the Allegiant planes to the rest of the airport. The kids obviously had a ton of energy to burn and they would not sit still. They really were just climbing on things and moving around a ton, and I was really doing my best to keep them in one spot. One of the guys who was working for the bus did make sure to chew me out for it though, so I did feel really crappy about that. But you know what? We made it to baggage claim. Everything was fine. My friend came to pick us up and she brought her wagon so we could carry everything out, and we got home all in one piece, and it was actually a really great trip. Thank goodness I had this as a trial run because we will be doing this flight again here in a couple weeks when we move out to Utah. So let's pray that that flight goes just as smoothly as it did today. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.